Hi everyone, the Penguin Chef here. Today we're glazing a ham. So here we have our nice spiral cut ham, which I took out of the refrigerator about 2 hours ago. It's about 10 pounds. And one thing I want to draw your attention to is whenever you get a spiral cut ham, there's usually this little piece of plastic that we want to get rid of. So make sure you take that out. So now that that piece of plastic's gone, we're ready to put our ham into our roasting pan. I've got my roasting pan right here. You can see I've got a rack in the bottom, and I'm going to go ahead and lay out a piece of foil over the top of it. Just make sure that the foil is big enough to wrap the whole ham in. Now we're going to take our ham and put it flat face down on the foil. Now that that's in the pan, we're going to put in our thermometer probe. And when you're putting your probe in, you don't want it to be near the bone or in any fat veins. But of course, you can't see the fat veins in the inside, so it's a lot of guesswork. But I did note before I laid the ham face down that the bone starts here, but actually ends up over here. So I'm probably going to want to try to stab this in from this side, just like that. Doesn't feel like it touched anything, so I think we're in good shape. So now we're going to carefully wrap this up, leaving the probe cord free. Okay, that's nicely wrapped. So we're going to put this in our 275-degree oven until the thermometer shows an internal temperature of 145 degrees. We're going low and slow, so expect this to take a while. A 10-pound ham will probably take about 5 hours. So while the ham is in the oven, we're going to make our glaze. We're going to start by pouring in 3/4 cup of pineapple juice. You can also use orange juice. To that, we're going to add 1 tablespoon of tamari gluten-free soy sauce, then 1/2 cup of honey, then 3 tablespoons of Dijon mustard. You can also use coarse grain Dijon mustard if you prefer. Then we're going to add in 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon and 1/2 teaspoon of ground cloves, and then 1 cup of tightly packed brown sugar. We're going to put our stove onto medium heat, and you're going to stir it while it comes up to a boil. If your honey was a little older and was starting to maybe crystallize a bit, don't sweat it. While you're heating it up here in the pot, it will reliquefy. Honey's one of those wonderful things. You can reliquefy it again and again. It never goes bad. At least not that I've seen. So we got this up to a boil. I've turned the heat down to low. The last thing we're going to add is 2 tablespoons of cornstarch that I've mixed with 2 more tablespoons of pineapple juice. And we're going to stir that in and simmer that until it thickens, probably about a minute. All right, this is thickening up. So we're going to turn off the heat, take this off the stove, and wait for our ham to reach 145 degrees. Once your ham is out of the oven, increase the temperature to 425 degrees. We're going to remove our ham from the foil and place it directly on the rack in our pan. Then a little bit at a time, we're going to just pour a little glaze over the ham. Now we've got the time while the oven is coming up to temperature, so after each pour, we're just going to take our basting brush and work the glaze down into the spiral cut. It's worth taking the extra time to do this. You will get the most flavor this way. Now that the ham is glazed, we're going to bake this in our 425-degree oven for another 15 to 20 minutes. All right, here we have it, our glazed spiral cut ham. That wonderful pineapple glaze on the outside, crisped up really nicely. Hey, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Check out the channel for some more great recipes. Until next time.